Hey guys, Gabe Turner here with an email marketing tip for you. The secret of success with email marketing is to send more emails. Yeah, big secret, right? But it really is significant, and a lot of people don't they might hear it and they don't put it into action, including me. I'm still kind of growing in this, but it works, guys. So let me just talk about this a little bit. So why do you want to send more emails? Well, first of all, it positions you as a leader. And even if your emails are unopened, your subscribers still see them consistently. See, if you are constantly in their inbox, they're going to see that you mean business and that you show up every day. And you don't just show up every random, every now and then. And they see that you're there, and I know I'm on lots of people's lists, and I don't open all their emails because I just don't have the time to read all those emails, but I want to be on their list. And so if they have a headline or something that grabs me, I open their emails. But I know it's like they once they send those emails every day, I am in their they're in my mind, they're on my radar every day. So that's a significant thing. So the other reason is people are busy. Now, they don't always have time to read your emails. They're busy, but they want to know that you're there. And it's no, at least for me, it's no big deal that I see an email in there that I don't read. I know I can get back to it later, but chances are most people don't get back to it later. So you got to hit them up the next day. And if the next email that they do open gets open, they might say, "Oh wow, I need to go back and read this guy's emails. They're down in my email account." So it's just all part of psychology. I know that when I was doing old-fashioned phone sales and sales in person, I would I learned very quickly that the fortune is in the follow-up. That old standby saying that the fortune is in the follow-up. You have got to follow up with people, and sending multiple emails frequently is like following up with people. And so, except it's a lot easier than picking up the phone or going door to door. Now, I remember when I did my when I was following up with people, they would they would answer the phone and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that." Even when I set an appointment with someone, I'd have to like call them the day before to say, "Hey, just checking in, make sure we're still on," and then the day of, I'd call them like an hour before and just say, making sure. And you just had to do that, or you would risk the chance of nobody showing up to your appointment. So it's all about following up, and that's just being responsible. And so sending emails is so much easier than that. So it's just all part of the deal. So what a lot of people say, won't people complain about getting all these emails from me? Well, it not unless you do certain things. Like, so I would say set expectations from the beginning. So they know that this is part of the package. So when they're opting into your list, you tell them, hey, even on the opt-in page, say, hey, state, you're going to get this free report or whatever you're giving away, but you're also going to be getting these 10 emails, the 10 email series that's going to be giving you all these different things, and really make it good and make them excited about getting these emails. Or so then they're on there for that period of emails and they're expecting them. Or you could just say, hey, get your free report, and you're also going to get daily tips on this or that, and all these different things. And so you kind of put that bug in their ear from the beginning, so they know what they're getting into. And then later on, if they're annoyed at it, it's like, well, you can say, hey, I told you. And so even the first email, you can you talk it up too. You say, hey, this tip was great, but stay tuned for tomorrow when we talk about bop bop bop. And it just keeps them in the zone of, oh yeah, this guy's going to show up. And if your stuff is good, they're going to be like looking forward to the next email, because they're like, oh wow, this guy's giving me some hot tips or some great strategies. I want to know what I want to be on this guy's list. So you got to keep selling yourself, selling why they're going to be on your list. And so you remind them of the value, what's coming up. And if they unsubscribe, here's the deal. They probably aren't a good match for what you're doing anyway. If they really don't like it, uh, it's you've weeded out somebody who's not really a good fit for you. So it's just something to think about. And you can give them the option. I've seen some people do this to receive less or more. So you can, after a while, maybe after the first week, you can give them the option to say, hey, uh, I send daily emails, or 4 times a week or whatever. If some people think that's a lot, if you only want to get one email a week, put your, click this link, and you can take them to another opt-in box or something, and so, or you can, segment them so that they know, or they can have them respond to the email or something. Figure something out like that, and you can put them on the weekly list instead of the daily list. And the other thing is, don't send junk. Don't just send heavy sales message after heavy sales message and pushing for them to buy stuff or for them to whatever. You've got to make it entertaining and fun and enjoyable and valuable for them to get these emails from you. So I love Ben Settle. He calls it infotainment. And so it's like you're a radio DJ, or like on a talk radio show. They have listeners, and they have sponsors. It's just all part of the deal that they're giving. They have 10 minutes of entertaining talk show, and then 10 minutes of ads. And that's just part of it. It's understood. And so the audience knows that. And if you give valuable stuff, they're going to stick around. So I know, like, there's lots of radio shows I listen to, and I understand it's just part of the package. I turn off the commercials sometimes, and sometimes I'll leave them on, but whatever. But then I come back. And I always come back because I love the host, and you're kind of like a host of a show on your little email show. And that's, if you are good and if you're giving good info and you're helpful, they're going to stick around. So, and if the people that don't stick around, they're not your audience. So don't worry about that. Don't fret over people opting out of your list. It's actually a blessing in disguise. So don't believe this. Excuse me, I'm getting parched. Here's the deal. Find somebody who's making a lot of money in e-commerce in your space, and then just sign up for their list and see what they do. I bet you'll find that they're sending daily emails, or at least frequent emails. And I've seen this time and time again. It's just part of the deal. See what they're doing, and then if you can determine that they're being successful, like if it's a big company, obviously they're probably got a lot of money. They're not going to do something that's not making money. So put two and two together, and you can kind of model yourself after it, get some tips, kind of just deduce what they're doing, and it can be really informative for you. So the one company you might want to check out is Wayfair.com. It's a big company, and they send lots of emails. Another guy, Ben Settle, if you're not familiar with him, he sends daily emails Monday to Friday. Sometimes he does it on the weekend. I think he's starting to do it 7 days a week. But when he's selling something, like if he has a big push, maybe every other month or every 3 months or something, he'll have a big push for one product or something, and he'll send sometimes 2 emails a day. And I've heard him say that his results from those campaigns when he does that are way higher than when he doesn't. So, because his audience loves him, his audience looks forward to the emails. They love reading the emails, and they don't care if he gives them 2 emails a day sometimes. Now, I don't know if he did that every day, if that would work, but it does if he does it periodically. But he does it every day, and his audience looks forward to those emails. I know I do. So he's a good example. Now, he also says start with 3 per week and see what happens. Now, if 5 emails a day seems like a lot, 5 emails a week, just start small. Maybe start with 1 a week. Then go to 2 weeks, then 3 a week, and just see what happens. And you do a mixture of hard selling and soft selling. So not every email is going to be like, hey, this thing is so awesome because of this, this, and this. Buy here. You don't do that every email. you want to do some where it's like a story. It's like, hey, you weave it into a story of like why such and such product is great for you, and actually have it be entertaining and interesting. You may use some stories from your life, just like conversation in your regular life. So just some little tips for you, quick, trying to make this as quick as I can. But it's not the only secret to email marketing, but it is a big one. And it's something that not a lot of people do. So if you do this, you will stand out in the inbox. So another thing is, do you believe in what you're selling? So if you believe in what you're selling and you think it's really good, don't be shy about it. Just get out there and give this a try, and I bet you'll see some results. So if you want to check out this free list building tool that I found, it's very helpful. If you need to build your list, go check it out. See what I did just there? I'm soft selling in this whole video. But look at this. I gave you all this value, hopefully. And then at the end, I just popped this thing in. And it is related to email marketing. So anyway, go to gabeturner.com/list and check this free list building tool out. It's been really helpful for me. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.